Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. So, we are absolutely going to talk about it. Whew. So, I was watching Elemental and taking in all of the lessons. Disney, come up here real quick. You clocked it. Y'all did y'all thing, and I am standing on it. Did your big one. Well, y'all do your big one all the time, but I love this movie. I love this movie so much. But don't ever play in my face like that again. Because no matter how many times I watch it, Wade evaporating, that it's not for the faint of heart, and I cannot handle it. Sheesh. That said, if y'all didn't capture resistance perfectly, this is a work of art. I promise y'all, this is a work of art for real. If you are an adult and still struggling to understand your own resistance, or if you want to teach your children about it, this is the movie for you. This is the movie for you, y'all. Oh my goodness, because the truth is, being caught up in how others expect us to live, from family to society, oh my goodness, it is heavy. It's so heavy. And the more you resist your truth, the more complicated life becomes. For real. Facts. Hands down. You can't negate it, and you can't change my mind. Sorry. Our lives were designed for us to live by anyone else's expectations. Period. No matter what trauma, conditioning, and programming has taught us, at some point, we have to be honest with ourselves and others. We shouldn't downplay nor dismiss that truth. Ever. And yes, when you choose you, things do begin to align. Oh my goodness. Not instantly, like in a movie. Just pretty stupid if you ask me, but whatever. But they do align. And it is self-fulfilling. It's self-fulfilling. Now, what Elemental doesn't show, probably for time reasons, is the real life transition of that change. It's not quick most of the time. And it's not always smooth. And how others, especially guardians, respond to your truth, that part is deeply situational. I do not want you guys to negate that. You have to take that in, because that is a truth that cannot be overlooked. I'm sorry. So please don't confuse the movie with real life. Movies teach, but they don't reflect every reality. Expectations carry weight, and their impact is different for each and every one of us. But that still doesn't take away from this masterpiece. It doesn't. Ate it down. Ate it down. Ate it the fuck down. Ember's world was getting rocked hard. And the more she resisted the truth, the messier life got. We don't always realize how resistance manifests, but it does, and it will, every time. She loved Wade down. And in trying not to disappoint her Ashfa, she denied it. She lied about how the basement flooded. She lied about not wanting to run the family business. She suppressed her truth. And life was lifing the entire time. And Wade's family, I love them. I love them. They poured life into each other, and they showed Ember that same love. My girl was cold with glass, period. Cold with glass. And what did they say? You have to do something with that talent. I'm clocking it, because yes. And what did Ember do? Downplayed it. Out of fear. fear of disappointing her family. And that broke my heart for real, y'all. I just did not love that for her. Because my girl, she is cold with the glass. Period. Doing her thing. And it took damn near a catastrophe, almost losing the love of her life, for her to finally be honest with herself and her family. And that's exactly what happens in real life. Resistance becomes reality, and it is heavy. But that's the thing. Suppressing your gifts, your truth, your joy will always manifest in undesirable ways. That's the truth that most people don't want to admit. That's the truth that most people cannot even see. That's the truth that most people are refusing to accept. So, guardians, again, adults, cycle breakers, this movie is one of the best tools to visualize and explain resistance. Clock in, please, because it's a beautiful representation for ourselves and for our children. Watch it more than once. I don't feel like I should have to say that, but I'm going to say it. Ask questions, reflect. Allow your children to reflect too. My children, they just gonna ask the questions like as they emerge, even if we watch the movie, and I'm gonna answer. I might pause the movie to break it down just so they can understand a bit more, because it's important. And your life is meant to be lived by you, not fear, not guilt, not expectations, none of that. You are more than enough exactly as you are. You're just as amazing as you believe yourself to be. Nobody can take that away from you, and if individuals cannot accept that, unfortunately, that's just the way it is sometimes. But your journey is not for anybody but yourself. So don't be afraid to move around people. And it does not matter who those people are. Yes, family. Yes, friends. That's okay. That's your right. This is your life. And many of us don't live for ourselves. We live for everybody else. And that shit it's fucking us up. In a lot of ways, many of us aren't even aware of. So watch that movie. Take that in. Pause it. Take some notes. Write it down. Whatever it is you need to do. Reflect. Because, whoa, Disney. I'm going to clock it every time. And I truly hope that this was a perspective that someone needed to choose themselves today. I love y'all down for real. We got this. And that movie is a beautiful step to start. That's a place to start, a step to take, all of that stuff. And I love y'all. Peace.